The moment your blood sugar spikes, something invisible is happening deep inside your cells. A door slams shut, and once that happens, your body starts a quiet war it was never meant to fight. But here's what most doctors won't tell you in a rushed appointment. You can swing that door wide open again, not by starving yourself or cutting out entire food groups, but by bringing in the right foods that speak directly to your body's chemistry. What if the secret to steady energy, clearer thinking, and freedom from that exhausting roller coaster wasn't restriction, but addition? Foods that don't just mask the problem, but actually repair the broken conversation between your insulin and your cells. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll have a complete blueprint, not just a list, to start turning your numbers around faster than you thought possible, and keep them there. Imagine waking up without that heavy fog. No more afternoon crashes that leave you reaching for something sweet just to function. No more fear of what the next lab test might say. Thousands have already walked this path, and today you're going to see exactly how. It all begins with understanding the real villain. Not sugar itself, but a hormone that's supposed to be your ally: insulin. Think of insulin as the key that unlocks your cells so glucose can enter and fuel them. When you've ridden the blood sugar waves for years, meals that send it soaring, then crashing, your cells start ignoring the knock. They become resistant. Your pancreas panics, pumping out more insulin. Blood sugar climbs anyway, and the cycle tightens like a vice. The conventional fix? More medication to force even more insulin into an already overwhelmed system. But what if you could restore the conversation at its source? That's where these powerful, everyday foods come in. They don't just slow things down. They heal the resistance, cool the hidden fires driving it, and help your body remember how to manage sugar on its own. Let's start with a humble seed that's been used for centuries, but rarely gets the spotlight it deserves. Fenugreek. You can find these small, amber-colored seeds in the spice aisle for pennies. Most people walk right past them. Don't. When you soak them overnight, something remarkable happens. The soluble fiber inside swells into a gentle gel in your stomach. It acts like a natural brake, slowing how quickly carbohydrates empty from your stomach into your bloodstream. No more sudden floods, just a steady trickle. On top of that, compounds in fenugreek help your muscles pull glucose in more efficiently and support your pancreas in releasing insulin at the right rhythm. Patients often see fasting numbers shift noticeably within days. Start simple. A teaspoon soaked in water, drunk first thing, seeds and all. Your gut might need a week to adjust to the fiber, but the payoff is worth it. Now picture your kitchen cabinet. That jar of cinnamon you already own might be the most underused tool in your blood sugar arsenal, if it's the right kind. Skip the common cassia variety, which can burden the liver with high daily use. Reach for Ceylon Cinnamon, the true variety. It's gentler, safer for regular consumption, and packed with polyphenols that mimic insulin's effects. These compounds help receptors grip glucose more effectively and moderate stomach emptying after meals. Research from nutrition experts has shown measurable drops in fasting glucose with less than half a teaspoon daily. Stirred into coffee, oatmeal, or a smoothie, especially alongside carbs. It's not magic, it's biochemistry. You're giving your receptors backup when they need it most. But some of the most potent changes happen while you sleep. Your liver, meant to supply steady energy overnight, can go into overdrive in insulin resistance, dumping extra glucose into your blood by morning. Enter broccoli sprouts, those tiny 3-day-old powerhouses you can grow on your counter for almost nothing. They contain sulforaphane at concentrations 50 to 100 times higher than mature broccoli. This compound travels straight to the liver and dials down that nighttime sugar factory. Studies, including work from Swedish researchers, found it brought down stubborn fasting levels, especially in those hardest to control. Eat them raw or lightly wilted on salads or sandwiches. A small handful most days delivers outsized results. What if the solution isn't avoiding fats, but choosing the right ones? Half an avocado transforms any meal. Its monounsaturated fats and fiber slow digestion beautifully. Add it to rice, toast, or eggs, and the glucose rise becomes a gentle slope instead of a spike. Beyond that, these fats improve insulin sensitivity over time. Your meals feel more satisfying, cravings fade, and you're not hunting for snacks an hour later. It's one of the easiest habits to build because it makes food taste better. Tiny but mighty, chia seeds work in a similar way, but with an extra anti-inflammatory punch. Drop them in water or yogurt and watch them form that signature gel. In your gut, they wrap around carbs, releasing sugar slowly and steadily. Their plant omega-3s help quiet the chronic low-grade inflammation that keeps cells deaf to insulin. 1 or 2 tablespoons daily with plenty of water, and you'll notice steadier energy and fewer crashes. Now we go deeper, targeting the root inflammation that fuels resistance in the first place. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring deliver EPA and DHA, omega-3s, that are masters at lowering inflammatory signals. They repair cell membranes, helping insulin receptors function properly again. 2 palm-sized servings a week can stabilize numbers and even support healthier blood pressure. Grill it, bake it, or go canned for convenience and affordability. This isn't just about blood sugar, it's about feeling more vibrant overall. Among nuts, walnuts stand out for their unique benefits. Their polyunsaturated fats and plant omega-3s improve the health of your blood vessel linings, which high blood sugar damages early. The combination of fat, fiber, and protein blunts post-meal spikes and can lower fasting insulin levels. A small handful, about a quarter cup, as a snack, replaces crackers or sweets, turning potential chaos into calm. Keep them raw or dry roasted, never candied. Breakfast might be the most important battleground. For years, advice steered people away from eggs, pushing sugary cereals instead. That was a mistake. Whole eggs, yolks included, are mostly protein and fat with almost no carbs. They barely budge blood sugar on their own. But the real gift is the second meal effect. Starting your day with them stabilizes levels not just at breakfast, but through lunch and beyond. 2 or 3 eggs, perhaps topped with that avocado, keeps you full and curbs mid-morning cravings. It's one of the fastest swaps people notice on their glucose readings. For an effect you can sometimes see on a meter the same night, try apple cider vinegar. A tablespoon diluted in a full glass of water, taken 10 to 15 minutes before a carb-containing meal, can reduce the post-meal spike by 20 to 30%. The acetic acid slows stomach emptying and helps muscles uptake glucose. Always dilute it to protect your teeth and throat. If you're on blood sugar medications, especially insulin or older sulfonylureas, consult your doctor first. The combination can lower levels powerfully. Finally, Lentils prove that not all carbs are enemies. These humble legumes are packed with resistant starch, soluble fiber, and plant protein. They release glucose gradually over hours, and they carry that second meal benefit forward into your evening. Swap them in for white rice or potatoes a few times a week, and many see meaningful A1C improvements. Half to 1 cup cooked, in soups, stews, or salads, dressed with olive oil and a splash of vinegar. Let me share what happened for someone I'll call Sarah. At 63, newly retired, she sat in the exam room with fasting sugars around 180. Her doctor mentioned adding another medication. She thought about her mother, losing toes, then vision, and felt the fear grip her. We didn't eliminate carbs. We layered in these foods strategically. Eggs and avocado mornings, soaked fenugreek, Ceylon cinnamon in coffee, sprouts on lunch sandwiches, vinegar before bigger meals, lentils instead of rice, walnuts for snacks, and fatty fish twice weekly. Within a week, her mornings felt different. 3 months later, working with her doctor, she was off the second medication. Her A1C moved out of the danger zone. 2 years on, it stayed steady. She ate more satisfying food, not less. Her body simply started working the way it was designed. How these foods work together. Each of these foods plays a distinct role. Some create that protective gel to slow sugar entry. Others fight the inflammation, jamming the signals. A few, like cinnamon and vinegar, directly support better receptor function. Together, they hand insulin its job back without deprivation. Slowing absorption. Fenugreek, chia seeds, and lentils create a physical barrier that slows gastric emptying, preventing sudden glucose floods. Enhancing receptor sensitivity. Cinnamon and omega-3s improve insulin receptor function, meaning less insulin is needed to clear glucose. Reducing liver production. Broccoli sprouts and vinegar target the liver's glucose output, particularly the overnight release that drives morning highs. Managing inflammation. Omega-3s and walnuts reduce chronic inflammation, which both causes and results from insulin resistance. Improving cell membranes. Avocado and fatty fish provide building blocks for healthier, more responsive cell membranes. Here's how to begin tonight, step by step, so you can feel the shift quickly. Tomorrow morning, swap cereal or toast for 2 or 3 eggs with half an avocado. That one change sets a calmer tone for the whole day. Tonight, soak a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds in water for morning. This week, pick up Ceylon Cinnamon and add a 1/4 teaspoon to your coffee or breakfast. Before your largest carb meal, dilute a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in water and drink it 15 minutes ahead. This month, bring in lentils twice and fatty fish on 2 nights each week. Add chia seeds and walnuts to your daily snack rotation. Build gradually over 2 weeks. You're not removing joy from your plate. You're adding protection that lets you enjoy meals more sustainably. These strategies address daytime spikes beautifully, but many people still face mysterious morning highs. Your liver has its own rhythms, and there's a specific way to quiet it overnight. The science there is fascinating, and it can change those dawn readings dramatically. Combining broccoli sprouts and apple cider vinegar, as discussed, can help quiet this overnight liver activity. The benefits of these dietary changes extend far beyond blood sugar control. Many people report clearer thinking, more stable moods, better sleep, and increased energy levels. Better insulin sensitivity means your body can more effectively use glucose for energy rather than storing it as fat. This often leads to gradual, sustainable weight loss without conscious restriction. The anti-inflammatory effects of these foods may also reduce risk for other chronic conditions, including certain cancers, dementia, and autoimmune diseases. Inflammation is now recognized as a root cause of many modern health problems, and dietary strategies that address it provide benefits that extend throughout the body. While these dietary strategies are powerful, they should be implemented in cooperation with your healthcare provider. If you're on medication, especially insulin or sulfonylureas, blood sugar levels may drop quickly with these dietary changes. Your provider may need to adjust medications accordingly. Regular monitoring of blood glucose and A1C allows you to see the impact of your changes and stay motivated. Your healthcare provider can help you interpret your results and ensure you're addressing all aspects of your health. You've stayed through the science, the stories, and the practical steps. Now you have more than information. You have leverage. The power to influence your body's chemistry with every bite. Small, consistent choices that compound into freedom from the roller coaster. Your cells can learn to listen again. And when they do, energy returns, worry fades, and life opens up. Start with 1 or 2 additions tomorrow. Watch how you feel. Track those numbers. Your future self, the one with steady mornings and vibrant days, is already thanking you. The journey to better blood sugar control isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Each meal is an opportunity to support your health. Some days will be better than others, and that's okay. What matters is the overall pattern, not any single choice. As you incorporate these foods into your daily routine, you may notice changes beyond your blood sugar numbers. Better moods, clearer skin, improved digestion, deeper sleep. These are all signs that your body is healing. Metabolic health affects every system in your body, and when you improve insulin sensitivity, you improve everything. The conventional approach to blood sugar management often focuses on restriction and medication. While these have their place, they're not the whole picture. The foods we've discussed offer a path to healing that works with your body rather than against it. This isn't about quick fixes or fad diets. It's about understanding how your body works and providing it with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. The foods we've discussed have been used for centuries in various cultures, and modern science is confirming their benefits. Your journey starts now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but with your next meal. Choose 1 addition, perhaps cinnamon in your morning coffee, or a handful of walnuts with your afternoon snack. Notice how you feel. Build from there. The path to better health is already within reach. These simple, accessible foods can help you reclaim your vitality and reduce your risk of complications. The power to change your health is already in your hands. It starts with what you put on your plate. Your body has a remarkable capacity to heal when given the right support. These foods provide that support. They're not just food, they're medicine, and they're available to you right now. Start today and watch your health transform.